Right. Hi guys. How's it going? We need to get this lighting right real quick before we get started. So do you guys see my dog running around in the background? Nice to meet you. Okay, I'm gonna figure out this lighting while you guys come to the room. Welcome, welcome. Let's see, how can we do this? Because we need to get this lighting popping, you know? Scooch the chair over this way. Does that work? No, my face is covered. We can figure this out. I know it's in the kind of the middle part of the day, so a lot of people might still be at work or whatever people are doing during the day. Hi, welcome. Sorry, we got to get this lighting right before we get started, so I'm going to be moving around for a sec, as always. And my little puppy is over there. Say hi, Michi. Okay, anyway, you guys. Sorry, I said I was going to move around a bit because the lighting right now is not doing it for me. Okay, I think we can stop there. This is decent enough. Hi guys, how's it going? Comment down below. How are you doing? How are you doing? Hello, hello. So, today's video is about how to work your own magic. How to work your own magic. And what do I mean when I say that? So a lot of my videos on my channel talk about how to manifest. A lot of people on YouTube talking about manifest. But a lot of people don't understand that in manifesting, it's a way of reclaiming your own power or setting in stone, this is what I want, and finding a way to make it happen. Sorry, I'm so distracted. My little doggy is like, she's gonna get stung. Michi, do not, you're gonna get stung. Oh, my poor baby. There's like there are bees buzzing around, and Michi is about to get bit. She's trying to eat him, and she's just, okay, time out in the video. Can we just admire how stinking cute this dog is? She's about to get stung. Okay, anyway, I'm sorry, you guys. This video is going to be all over the place. I haven't recorded in a minute, so you'll have to bear with me, okay? And for those of you guys that are, you've been on this channel for a little bit, definitely show me some love. Leave a comment in the little chat section so I know that you're watching me, okay? So anyway, this video today is about how to work your own magic. Hi, good sis, on your magic, darling. Yes, thank you. Live lovely. Hello, honey. So, talking about magic. So like I said, in a lot of my videos, I talk about manifesting, and a lot of people on YouTube are talking about manifesting. But what does that really mean? It essentially means that you're becoming a creator. And I don't understand why some people, and I do understand, it's because of religion, but we won't go into it. Why so many people are afraid to call it what it is, or are afraid to feel powerful in their own right because they feel like it takes something away from somebody else. I don't know. I don't know. So today I have a few tips that I wrote down on how to create your own magic, or how to basically manifest, but manifest and knowing that it is you working your magic. Okay, do you guys know what I'm saying? Okay, anyway, so I wrote some notes. So if you guys see me looking down, I'm reading the notes. So the first thing I'm going to say, and this one is actually a really, really, really great tip. And guys, let me know in the chat section. Just give me a thumbs up if you have emojis that you can hear me, okay? So the first thing I want to say is saying your affirmations in a mirror. Have you guys ever tried that? Have you ever heard of that? Saying your affirmations in a mirror. Why would we do that, Nija? That doesn't make sense. Why am I going to do that? It's not just because I need to look at myself when I say these affirmations, but actually, you guys, saying your affirmations in front of a mirror helps you to manifest in different dimensions. Do I sound crazy to anybody yet? No? Yes? I don't know. Let me know. But here's the thing. So I don't know if you guys believe in this, but basically the sense that parallel universes, whatever you whatever is happening in this world could be an exact mirror or reflection of something that could happen in another world, in another dimension, in another timeline, if that makes sense to you guys. So saying your affirmations in a mirror essentially makes you able to manifest not even just in your physical realm, what we see now, but also in the mirror dimension. And why do we want that to happen? It's a reflection of what you want. So saying it not just once, but in the mirror, if people understand, mirrors are like continuous, it keeps going on forever and ever and ever. So manifesting in front of a mirror or saying what you want in front of a mirror is actually going to help speed up what you want because it is multiplied, if that makes sense. So, okay, the first one was kind of a little bit tougher to grasp. Do some research in the mirror dimension, or do some research on manifesting in multiple dimensions, because it actually helps you to bring what you want to you faster, if that makes sense, and you are working your magic. Using a mirror is a great way to practice. Okay, sorry, it's Meech. Okay, the next thing I want to say, meditating is so vital to you working your magic. Why is this? Because if you're able to close your eyes and visualize what it is that you want, you are in a sense creating what you want in another world or in another realm, in another, if you're able to visually think about what it is that you want, now it exists somewhere. It may not exist in the physical world that you see now, but it exists somewhere. Why? Because we can't think about things that don't exist. We can't think about things that we can't comprehend. Therefore, if you're able to close your eyes, meditate, and visualize what it is that you want, now it exists somewhere. Okay? Now that you've meditated about it and you can see it visually in your head, you're just going to take a piece of paper and write it down. Or maybe you have a manifestation journal. You're going to write it down. And that takes it out of the, now Michi wants to go inside. This girl is crazy. Now it takes you out of the mental and into the physical, taking your idea out of your thoughts and onto a piece of paper. So meditating is so important, visualizing what it is that you want. And yeah, okay, so my next tip, and like I said, I have a list, so I'm just going down the list of some things that I wrote down, okay? If it makes sense, make sure you're giving this video a thumbs up. And yeah, guys, I really love feedback, so message me back, okay? Okay, the next thing that I wanted to say, let's see. So after you hey Tammy, I see you, boo. So after you meditate and you figure out what it is that you want, and then you've written it down on a piece of paper in your manifesting journal, the next thing you want to do is live in that frequency. Hi, Terencia. Hello, boo. You always come to my videos. Love it. Love you. Okay, so now that you've written it down, you're going to live in that frequency. How do you live in that frequency? So if you're trying to manifest a vacation, the way to live in that frequency is going out and buying some new luggage, buying some new clothes that you want to wear on that vacation, picking out your outfits, picking out your makeup, and actually packing your stuff, like packing your bags, like actually going on the computer and finding the tickets. That is how you act as if, or live as if. Because if you're just saying, I want to manifest a trip, but you do nothing to get to the trip, then it's never going to happen because you haven't even prepared for it. You know what I mean? So you have to live on that frequency by preparing your surroundings, by acting as if it's really going to happen, act as if you're really going to do it. So another example I could give is like, I don't know, if you say you want to manifest a perfect partner, or you want to manifest a new relationship, you have to actually be doing the things that you and your partner would do together. So if you and your partner, if you know that you want to have the kind of relationship where you guys go out to wine and paint night every Thursday night, then you yourself need to be taking yourself to wine and paint night every Thursday, because there you might meet the perfect person. Or you know that you want to go to church with your significant other every Sunday. You yourself need to be going to church and sitting and setting yourself up right, like making sure you look the way you want to look when you are trying to attract your perfect partner. You have to be ready at all times, okay? If you say that you want something, you have to be ready for that thing that you want to receive at all times, okay? And that is the only way to bring it to you. I see a question. Juicy talks about time. Brilliant. I should try the mirror technique. Yes, and you know what? I've never heard of the person, Coach Jake Dosey or Ducey, but he's absolutely right. If he says it in his book, I haven't read his book, but this is just something that I intuitively, it just made sense to me, like saying your affirmations in a mirror, it just makes sense to me. So I'm happy it has been confirmed by an author and life coach. Love to hear that. Okay, the next thing on my list, what do I want to say? Oh yeah, well, this just goes into what I said already, but find a way to make what you want happen today. So if you're saying you want to manifest an income stream of $3,000 a month, find a way to make that happen today. How? How do you do that in a non-strenuous way that doesn't stress you out or freak you out? Just by doing what you love. Because if you're not trying to figure out how to make that income in a way that you're doing what you love, then you're just going to get sucked back into a 9-to-5 type of situation where you're doing something just for the paycheck, but not because you love it. If you're doing what you love every single day on a regular basis, you will find a way to generate income from it, right? So when you're thinking about ways to make money, make sure it's in an avenue of doing something that you love, because one, you'll always have work because you love what you do. You would do it for free anyway. And two, it's just going to bring you more happiness and more success because people can see you're passionate about what you're doing. And yeah. Okay, so next tip. Like I said, I'm just going to keep going down the list. If you guys have any questions, just put it in the chat, okay? So the next thing I'm going to say is lighting candles sets the mood of manifesting for me personally. So when I really want to set the intention to do something, like for the first time, I'm like, okay, you know what? I think I would like that. Let's go ahead and set the ball moving. How do you start your manifestation process? So how I start my process is by lighting candles, because to me, when I light candles, it creates a sacred space, like it just makes everything around me feel like, I don't know, it's kind of like ritualistic. Before you start setting the intention, and before you start diving into your head and really visualizing what you want, set the atmosphere around you. So I like to light candles in my atmosphere. If I'm trying to manifest something that's going to bring me happiness or beauty, I might sit some flowers around my area, like really beautify my area. So that is another tip I have. Use candles. And a lot of people talk about like candle magic, which is a legit thing. If you're somebody who doesn't believe in like magic, I just want to tell you this. Even if you don't have to be spiritual to believe in it, but everybody is spiritual whether they choose to walk in their power or not. Everybody is spiritual. Everybody is connected. Everybody is connected to something bigger than them, something higher than them. Whether you choose to believe it or not, it is what it is. So everybody is spiritual. Everybody has the potential or power to tap into, I guess, this manifesting frequency to give yourself what you want. Anybody can. We're all connected to our higher selves. We're all connected to the divine, the creator. We have that energy everywhere, just waiting for us to grab it. Right? So, okay, bee, there's a bee. It's staring at me. And I'm on live. Okay, it's gone. Can you manifest a different reality? Absolutely. And I'm not sure like what you mean by different reality, like different dimension, or like you don't like the reality that you see, so you want to change it. But in every sense, absolutely, you can. I think the biggest and most important thing to do when trying to manifest a different reality is knowing exactly what you want. What exists in this reality that you're trying to manifest? Like, what do you see? What do you hear? What does it feel like? What do you do? And then start replicating or duplicating those activities in the reality that you have now. Therefore, you are going to be transcending into the reality you want to be in, because you're doing everything that is in alignment with that reality that you want, or you're in the same frequency as the reality that you want. Therefore, it's easier to manifest. Okay? I hope that makes sense. But yeah. That is that. So great question, Terencia. Love you. Okay, so another thing that I have written down is that you need to be writing every day. And there are tons of videos on YouTube that will explain to you about scripting. So I will let you guys do your little research on that. But yeah, you have to be writing every day. Even if it's not writing out your manifestations every day, you need to be like journaling how you feel today. What are your goals today? What do you want to accomplish out of the day? So there's a prompt that I do every single morning when I wake up, or every single day that I get a chance to sit down and write in my journal. And it says, what do I want out of life today? And I just ask myself that, and I sit with that question: what do I want out of life today? And I just start writing. I just brain dump everything that I want, everything that I want, everything that I need, everything that I want to see, everything that I want to manifest. And then I ask myself, okay, well, how do I get there? How do I do it? And I start writing out my action steps. So every single day you need to be journaling, no matter what it is that you journal. Write something, get everything that's in your head and pull it out. That's another way to bring your manifestations into the physical, by writing it out. Because if you don't write it out, if it's all just stuck in your head, one day you could forget about it, one day it could not be important to you, and you're not going to be consistently doing those things that it takes to get there, because you can't even remember what it is that you said that you wanted in the first place. So yes, it's extremely important to be journaling. So these are just some quick tips on how to work your magic. I mean, intuitively, we all know a little bit of how to. Hey, my bestie Jasmine's in the house. Hey, Jasmine. So yeah, the last thing I would suggest, because I'm really trying to keep my live videos kind of short, so I'm happy that everyone who has made it here so far has made it here. And Tammy says she loves journaling. Same, girl. Journaling is literally the only way that I can keep myself sane. It is the only way. So the last way I'm going to suggest today that you can work your magic is learning a divination tool. Now, I know a lot of people might feel some type of way about me saying learning a divination tool, and it could be literally anything. It could be scripting, writing. It could be scrying, looking into a dark or reflective surface and meditating on that. It could be using a pendulum. It could be using tarot cards. So find a way to do divination. And why am I telling you to do this? Because I want you to be corrupt and demonic. No, I'm just kidding. That is not the reason. And a lot of people have that fixed mindset, and I think it's due to religion that basically people who are very religious kind of put off that impression that certain things you just can't do because you'll be condemned if you do. And that is not the truth. Like I said, we are all spiritual beings. Whether you choose to walk in your power or not, you are powerful. You have the ability to create. You have the ability to manifest, whether you choose to walk in your path or not. Okay? So when I first started learning about divination, I went to tarot because I've always kind of had a little bit of interest in it. But growing up in a Christian / very religious household, it was not a thing that you do. It's not okay. But since growing up, there are a lot of things that I've realized that don't really make sense about the path that my family has, not family, I'll say it like this, my mom, because she is very religious and she is Christian. But then as I grew up, I started to find, I guess, holes in the idea of X, Y, and Z. But I think it's a really great stepping stone. I think being a Christian really did help me learn a lot about spirituality. It's literally the first stepping stone that a lot of people have into spirituality. So yeah, I'm not going to tell you which divination tool that you should use. It really is just what feels natural to you. If scripting feels natural to you and you're like someone like Tammy who says that she loves to journal, maybe that's your way of connecting to your higher self. And why do you use divination? For me, it's a way of connecting to my higher self. In Christianity, they'd call it the Holy Spirit, or in Baptist Christians call it the Holy Ghost. And they kind of make it seem like it's not you, you're asking someone else, but it's not you. But in reality, the Holy Spirit is just your higher self. It has higher knowing, higher consciousness. So if you're asking, I don't know. There's just so much that we have to talk about, you guys. But if you're interested in this topic, leave a comment down below and let me know you'd like to learn a little bit more about that. But essentially what I'm saying is that we are all connected to our higher self. And when you're doing divination, that is who you should be trying to contact or be in contact with. When you're closing your eyes and meditating, you're trying to hear from your higher self. You're trying to get advice from your higher self. It's like when people say that you can meditate or what is the word, astral project, and people like say you can astral project and read your akashic records and X, Y, and Z. You're basically just astral projecting to, and imagine yourself meeting your higher self and asking yourself the questions that your higher self already knows the answers to, and bringing that knowledge and information down to you. Okay, so I hope that makes sense. These are all my tips on how to work your own magic. It essentially is just like manifesting, only you're doing what feels natural to you. If writing your affirmations 55 times makes it feel like it's going to happen, then it's going to happen. Oh my gosh, my dog is acting crazy. One second, you guys. I'm going to be right back to close this video out. I need to let her inside so she does not pop a gasket. Crazy girl. Okay. So that is basically all I want to say about that, you guys. I really hope that you enjoyed my video. Make sure that you thumbs up if any of this advice was good or helpful to you guys, as well as comment down below any videos that you guys want to see now or in the future. You guys, I really need those video suggestions, because without it, I don't really know what you guys want to see or what you guys come back consistently on my channel to see. So that is really helpful to me if you just let me know what you're interested in and what you want to see next. I really want to tell you guys this, for those of you guys who have watched this video. I'm really into, or really want to do a tarot reading on my channel. It could be a live or it could be a pre-recorded. I want you guys to let me know, how do you feel about that? Like, if I did a tarot reading on my channel, is that like in alignment with the content that I'm creating now, or is it something that you wouldn't want to see? Comment down below or in the chat and let me know, because I see a few of you guys are still in here. And yeah, that is basically everything I want to say. I love you guys so, so much. Let me know what you want to see in the future. Thumbs up this video if you've made it to the end of the video. And as always, I love you. Subscribe. Follow me on Instagram at NijaSim so you can keep up to date with me on a regular basis, as well as I'll update you guys what I'm doing there if I'm not on my YouTube channel, okay? So bye, Tammy. If you guys like comment in the chat, I can talk to you a little bit more. So bye, Tammy. Bye, Terencia. Bye. Who else is in here? Jasmine, if you're still in here. Bye, Live Lovely, if you're still in here. Bye, Avania, if you're still in here. Love you guys. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.